You know, I am extremely concerned about the state of this country in so many aspects. And, you know, we talk about national security with China, with the southern border, with big tech, with big pharma, all these different avenues, but nobody's talking about who's running our country. And what I mean by that, I'm not even talking right or left right now. I'm talking about we have a bunch of geriatrics and nobody is driving this car. The motor's on and nobody's behind the wheel. You know, we just saw Mitch McConnell totally space out or have a stroke or whatever happened. I mean, then we saw, a day or two later, we saw Feinstein, couldn't even read the notes. We've got Biden, who can't figure out how to put a sentence together. And I know there's more of these people. This is the biggest threat, in my opinion, to our national security. We have a bunch of people up there who, I mean, there's nobody upstairs. Nobody's driving that car.
So, Shawn, this actually gets to a deeper issue. I think the tempting thing to say on the surface, and there's a lot of truth to it, is that we have a gerontocracy in the United States, what you call the nursing home. And I do think that there is a need, a requirement in this country for a new generation of leadership that can actually inspire, reach, and bring along young Americans, the next generation for whom we're creating a country. But that's just the surface. You want to dig deeper, this is not an accident. This is by design, because what really is happening in Washington, D.C. is that the people who we elect to run the government are not the ones who actually run the government. That's the dirty little secret in all of this, is that in some ways it was designed to be a bunch of hollowed out husks serving as puppets for a managerial class that's really in charge in this country. That's actually why it's not just the old guys, why they want John Fetterman in the seat that he is in. You need puppets who are pliable, who are moldable, who are adaptable to the demands of a permanent state, an administrative bureaucracy, a deep state that is absolutely the chief policymaker in this country. And the elected officials are really just people who enjoy being on cable television at night. They say, okay, give them that. The people in the deep state, they don't thrive on attention and ego. So we'll give the Nancy Pelosi's and the Joe Bidens and the Republican equivalents the ego hit, the dopamine hit from being able to be a famous person who stands in front of a camera, when in fact, the real laws of this country are not passed in Congress, that is designed to look like a beautiful building. I took my 3-year-old son there, 3-4 weeks ago, maybe 3-4 months ago, when I was there for a Sunday show. It feels like you're going to a museum, because that is not where the laws of this country are passed. They're passed in the drab administrative buildings that you would never dare go. It's designed to look and be boring for a reason.